Hey folks, welcome to Life on Beagle Road and the continuation of Vlogmas. What is Vlogmas, do you say? Well, we vlog every day for the month of August. So every day you have new Life on Beagle Road content to watch. Yes! If you have not already subscribed, please remember to do that so you can see what sort of crazy stuff we're getting up to. And I promise you, it is crazy. This evening, I'm trying to get a few of our fall plantings in. I'm not gonna overwhelm us with fall planting because honestly, I'm overwhelmed with preserving food right now, but I do wanna do a little bit of a fall garden. Today I'm gonna do two of my favorite cooler weather vegetables, so I'll show you what those are. And before we do that, I want to show you all the work Kenny has done in the garden. He came out the other day because he knew I was feeling overwhelmed and really weeded and weed whacked and mowed the grass and took out plants that were, you know, done producing, and it really just is a million times better in here and it makes me so happy. I really could not walk through here a couple days ago. It was kind of a disaster. Everything was starting to overgrow, and Kenny could definitely tell I was getting overwhelmed. So thank you to Kenny for cleaning out the garden for me. One thing I'm really trying for with the fall garden is to make sure that I am not planting all of my produce at the same time. Like, I don't want to plant all of my, well, I guess I should tell you what I'm planting, right? I'm like trying to keep it a secret, but then I'm having a hard time describing this to you. So the first two things I'm going to plant are beets. We forgot beets in the early spring, so definitely want to get some for fall. And spinach. We did get some spinach in the spring, but not a ton. So in an effort to get more variety into our diet, want to make sure that I'm planting these for the fall. I'm going to take this bed and I'm going to plant beets and spinach today. And then I'm going to do the same thing in another bed in about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. That way it'll give me a harvest a little bit later as well. In the meantime, I will plant some other stuff, but this is what I am focusing on today. As I mentioned in a previous video, I'm not gonna fill the whole garden with fall stuff. I just don't want to overwhelm myself that much. Craziness going on with back to school, who knows where that will be. So just gonna try to cut myself some slack and remember that I don't have to grow all of our food. I can do what I can do, and that is awesome. I don't have to do everything. If I start doing everything, someone please remind me of this, okay? Thank you. I'm gonna go get a row label and label what I planted here. I learned that from the spring when we were doing all this, and then I couldn't remember what was planted anywhere. You know, I'm like, oh, I'll remember, and then I don't ever remember, ever. My goodness, can you tell that I am not used to it being so dark so early? It is 8:30 and it's almost totally dark. I mean, that is like an hour earlier than a month ago. It's crazy. I mean, I know this happens every year. I don't know why it sneaks up on me, but it does. I'm always fascinated because we're on the earlier side, or we're on the eastern side of Eastern time, and I've got friends who are on the western side, almost at Central Time, and how much lighter it is there when I talk to them. So weird. So weird. Anyway, we've had some great weather. It's been in the 70s. Next few days are supposed to be low 80s with 60s overnight. That makes a really good time to direct sow these cooler weather plants. Soil temperatures won't be as high, and we should get germination with direct sow instead of having to maybe start some seeds inside and transplant them. We did the spinach, we did the beets. We'll do some Swiss chard. We'll do some romaine lettuce. We'll do some Big Boston, I think did really well for us. And Little Gem. Those are both, the Big Boston and the Little Gem are both heads of lettuce, but like a looser leaf, not like the real tight iceberg lettuce. And everybody in our family seems to really like those and the Swiss chard. I like Swiss chard with quinoa. My family does not like quinoa. They don't know what's good for them. And I think that's about it. I really don't want to overwhelm us with fall garden, but I really love all the fresh greens. I hate buying lettuce in a plastic bag. I really just, anymore, I'm like, of all the things. It's like after processing 75 chickens and you're at a restaurant and they're like, do you want chicken whatever? I'm like, no, I don't. I have my own chicken. I will take something here that I don't have at home, like lamb or whatever. I was really excited to hear from some of you about goats, so yay! Already starting to line up prospective homes for the kids that will be born this year and into early 2021. That is very exciting. What else do we have coming up? I promise I am really going to do an update on Jay-Z's Bumblefoot and how that all worked out. And we'll do an update on the meat birds. I mean, the Freedom Rangers are really very cool. Like, I let them out in the morning and they just run up and down their pasture and flap their wings, and it's just really a huge difference between those and the Cornish cross. Really liking them. Might make it a little harder to process them though, so I gotta wrap my mind around that. Kenny's got a number of shops number of shops? Well, it seems like he has a number of shops with his 3-bay garage. He has a number of projects going on in the shop though that hopefully we'll be able to show you. We'll get working on that loft in the barn. Right, Kenny? Wink, wink. Thanksgiving's not that far away, and we will have babies. It will sneak up on us way faster than we expected. It's getting to be late August, so September, October, November, 3 months. We got 3 months, and we'll have kids on the ground again. Dang, I wish human pregnancy was 5 months. Actually, I don't. We probably have 6 kids. Thank you for following along with our crazy antics, and we'll see you again tomorrow.